exercise and come on for a walk. Or get your mats if you're going to do some stretch outs. Stand up if you walk in place. Line up if you walk wall to wall. Get your chair if you're doing chair exercises. Get your weights if that's what you want to do. Jump on your bike. Start your treadmill.
Power on.
Let's get this party started right, y'all. Thanks for coming on the walk. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for liking. And all them things. And all the things. All right. Well, one of the things we're going to do is, y'all know, you know what time it is. I thought I had it good, but apparently, not so good. Me and the cameras. Y'all keep going. Woohoo. I just don't want to take one and knock the other over with and have a calamity. Have a calamity, child. Yes. And YouTube got so many things that I can't even see how the camera is lining up sometimes. Okay. We getting there. We got 40 minutes. So, give me a minute. Give me a minute. Okay. Alright, you know what? It is what it am. And it am what it is. Thanks for coming on the walk. Like, comment, share. Tell her uncle, tell her auntie, tell her cousin, tell her friend to subscribe and exercise with me. You know, I know I'm supposed to be talking about hitting the like button and stuff and hitting the like button and stuff. But when you've been trying to get people to exercise with you as long as I have, you don't want to do anything to have them say, well, I'm not going to exercise. She said like too much. You know? Well, I'm not going to say exercise because she wants me to subscribe. I don't want to put that in your head. I just would say, oh, you know, I just walk and exercise with Vicky. And speaking of subscribers, y'all, 500. I thought, because we're walking into our 4th year. We're walking, at the end of this year we'll be in the 4th, going into our 5th. So I thought I would have to be walking to our 6th year or something like that to get to 500. But Ellen has been talking about it, and a few more have been coming through, and they've been watching and hitting the like button and subscribing. Thank you very much. But I just want you to exercise with me. It's like an energy. You know? Okay, I'm not going to go back to the gym days. Though I love my gym days. Ugh. I could do a comedy or a dramedy on my gym days. Loved it. Yeah, y'all. I'm trying to get to the first 5 minutes to get warm up. So, before I get into the hand signal, I'm going to have to take my hand off this. And we're just starting to want to warm up. But we made it through another week, y'all. And like I tell you, my body is happy. Now, if you go back to the earlier videos, that's when I tell y'all that basically I am lazy. Yes. So, oh, it's so easy for her to jump up here and talk, and it's so easy for her. No. I make compromises with myself. That's why I stopped working on Saturdays. We just do the weekends. When I have long stretches where we do things, I take a couple of days off at the end, because that's how me allow me to exercise. I remember to put my feet up, relax, laugh, sing, and do all of them things. So, yeah, a little stretch, a little stretch, a little stretch. Yes. So, y'all know I ain't blaming the residents of the penal colony. The wardens that make up the government, yes. Hey, thanks for coming on the walk. I'll read your comment when we take a break. I think you're just saying hi, though. Hi. Just the folks that run this penal colony. And I talk about men because they run the government. You can look and see. On YouTube, as I was on the streets, I went past something in Congress where the congresswomen were having an exchange, as they do. That green lady, and I just call him HBCU Greek politician, and the men, in between their snickering, because it's a cat fight. It's a cat fight. That's what they're taught. Men are taught that when women argue, it's a cat fight, and hopefully they'll fight and you can see some TNA. So when they see women fighting, even arguing, they get hard. Because they're not trained in any form or fashion on this penal colony, wardens support that. Everybody has the floor to say whatever, and when you go against the rules, because I had to study the book, the Rule of Order, then you take it up. But right away I can see the men saying, cat fight, cat fight, cat fight. I wonder if they'll rip their bras off. So, how can women be treated any differently on this penal colony? That's what the wardens do. Remember, the majority of them is rectum bandits and rectum bandits victims, and they all have the secret. So, the fact that their rectum been dug out and everything, that's their secret. But what they do together is suppress women and do fuck shit like I saw in Congress. Look at they talking about hair color. Look at they talking about this. I done seen y'all fought about something more. But let's put it like that. Y'all just wardens. The command comes from above you. Hey, thanks for coming through. The command comes from above you. Above them. They gotta have something to talk about. You really think they're passing all this legislative and shit? Half of them can't get out of the bathroom from beating off. They look at women as sex symbols. They're trained here on this penal colony. Now remember, uh, half a century ago, I popped up on this scene, and they was beating and dragging women in. Wouldn't let them drive cars, wouldn't let them get jobs, unless, of course, the husband was in the military or some fuck shit like that. They, other than nurses, they couldn't be anything else. Own their own businesses, none of that shit. And if you look around that Congress, millennials, and you look in that Senate, and if you go across this penal colony and look deep into those penal states, you will see there is nothing but old men. And old men, their mindset is women are good. I used to know it very well because I used to say it a lot. Women are good for one or two things: the kitchen, the bedroom, and there was another one. That's all they're good for. I was raised where they didn't know anything. You didn't even ask your mother. She knew to say, ask your dad, because she didn't make no decisions. She'd get popped and dragged. So, also when we were small, yeah, we had to wear those little ankle socks and them crinoline skirts with the plastic, scratch your whole leg up, waste everything. But you look cute in it for men. And of course, men, just like now, the majority of the designers. Women wear clothes that men design for men. I'll say it again in case you lost something. Men design clothes that look good on men. I'm not talking suits. I'm talking about dresses, skirts, heels, girdles, bras. When they're designing, they see a man and they put breast on him and slap their vagina on him and design that dress. But who walks out in it is the lady. She wasn't allowed to design her own dress, and probably still not now. Not on the level of these men. And so, I think it was a TikTok or something, and it said that men are the best designers, and it's a man saying it, because they know what men want to see women in. And I say women are the best designers because they're going for comfort, style, form. These men are designing clothes for men. But if they walked out and, oh, thanks for coming on the walk, y'all, I'll read your message on the break. But if they walked around the street in them clothes, oh, you gave this, that, that. No. No. Start designing for your men. That's what you're happy with. A lot of men got breasts now. Design for them. And let women design for us. But it's not like that on this penal colony. Men know what they want to see women in. And that's how I was raised, and that's what's in the Congress. That's the Senate. That's all over through this penal colony. We ain't gonna get into African Americans. We only got 40 minutes. So, you can't get mad at the resident or the person. You have to look at this penal colony and these wardens running it. The little girls are cute. Finally, I heard somewhere, because I let my daughter know, you ain't sitting in his lap. She ain't standing between your fucking legs. Been there, done that. As a child, I felt many, I didn't know what it was, but many a penises on my butt as you pop me on your lap for your sick, perverted game. But you see, on this penal colony, it's loud. Ain't they cute? Ain't they this? Ain't they pleasing? Like I told you, I saw that Duggar thing. They had them little girls dressed up to parade around them politicians. So, let's get to the cults. Penal colony let these cults operate here. And the cults do not feel that little girls are anything more than sex objects. If you go in there thinking anything else, you're delusional. I don't think they leave, from what I remember, anything in that book of lies that y'all take on Sunday about little girls. The few women that's in there, low lives, no count. And then you go with all that wedding stuff, cling to him, honor him, marry him eternally, all this bullshit. The government, but this is a penal colony, but anywhere else the government will outlaw that shit. We don't do eternal motherfucking marriages. Shut them cults right down. But they don't. They're gone. So, they feel like they can take your kids, because I didn't hear anything other than that Abraham guy fitting ready to kill his son for the God, anything good about children in that book of lies. Especially when I was in my grandmother's Southern Baptist Church. I heard, spoil a child, spare the rod, spoil a child. That meant beat children. So children have never been important on this penal colony. That's why they can starve them. No lunch, no breakfast, no food stamps, no WIC. In these cults, the only time children mean anything is when they connected to something sexual. So, they feel free to snatch your kids, the perverts, the pedophiles, the rectum bandits. They have leeway, just like in a brick and mortar prison. They have leeway there. They have leeway here to go after your children. But fighting back. And that's that hand gesture I want to show you all about. The help sign. Look for it, people. Somebody walking down and they say, they do like this. Help me. Help me. This is not my daddy. It ain't my uncle. It ain't my cousin. help me. If you see an old person, she's saying, help me. Help her. Because she needs help from us. Because on this penal colony, everything is geared to her being a lamb at the slaughter. Children. Children. Lambs at the slaughter. Nothing protects them. They're indispensable on here. So, help me. And when I see it, as I see on the TikTok, see why they don't like TikTok? You pull out your phone. If you want to do it from afar, you feel bold enough to get close, bumping them and knock their fucking asses over. But I do it from afar. These folks out here is perverts. Let me read these messages. Y'all hear the dogs in the yard? They're upset because our dogs haven't been out because someone pooped on the porch and no one's saying, hey, okay, Tridge. Hi, Tridge. Hi, Aston. Thanks for coming on the walk, y'all. No Name, keep going, girl power to you. Thank you, No Name. Yes, indeed, honey. So, I'm not angry at men. He said, oh, women are men haters. No. You just allowed on this penal colony to do a lot of things to hurt and destroy a lot of people with no consequence. You think you're in these cults, you have these pimps in the pulpits, pedophiles in robes. I don't know what I was saying. Baby penis suckers. And their whole thing is to put women, children down and bring themselves up to God's status. The government allows that to happen because it helps control the people. So they say. But I already told you how they use cults. Just go back to Jonestown. They just want someone who has a huge group of people blindly following them so they can manipulate them. Y'all, you gotta be aware. I was told when my daughter's young, I told y'all that conversation. I was a bartender. And they said, hey, I'd like to take you out to dinner, blah, blah, blah. And I said, oh. And they said, you got any kids? I said, yes, I have a daughter. And if you ever touch her, I will. You put me wherever you want to put me, YouTube, because I'm just telling you the truth. If you ever put your hands on her, I'll kill you. Oh, whoa, 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 ma, ooh, Someone never saw it then. I see you for who you are. I know this government allows you and encourages you to hurt me, my daughter. If I have a young son, my young son, you feed all these cults that feed that behavior. And you give them a tax break. So that lets you know. Millennials, y'all live life. Stay away from them cults. Stay away from them. I look over at that Catholic cult, and I'm still seeing altar boys. I went through this period where these altar boys were coming out saying these priests were SAing them. Damn near they still going on trying to break up that Catholic cult. But still, every time I turn around, I look at a video, there's a boy back there with them pedophiles in robes. Every time I look at the video, you got them German, Ethiopian, Yiddish dancing around, grinding, bumping on each other, and then you look down at their crotch, and there's a little boy bouncing with them. His face can't get past their crotch. And they dancing. And the little boys, and no women allowed, they dancing. Then I look at these Islamics. They take those little boys everywhere, out of their mother's reach. They belittle the mother. They berate the mother. Girls, this what really got me about them. They want to marry their daughters out as a virgin, but they won't stop their brother from SAing her. So then, when she goes to get married, she's not, her hymen is gone. You know what they used to do? They would have liked the little girl, not the uncle. They would say the little girl, why? How could a little girl make a big man take a hymen? But that's here too on this penal colony. And all have no respect for children and women. And women, that's who they are. The ladies, the mujeres, the madres, the Eves, they allow these cults to poison their children. You'd be hard-pressed to find a sex worker that ain't never been to a cult or wasn't raised in a cult. But you mad at the sex worker. You ain't mad at this government for letting this fuck shit go on. No, you ain't mad about that. You mad at the sex of that child. You mad at the child. And if you see a man who's a sex worker, well, you real mad at him. What you mad at him for? You rectum banded him. But that was in y'all secret. Secret. You rectum band him and you close your mouth. Because if not, they'll call you gay. So he said, no. Y'all rectum banded me and I'm out here making my living. Don't hate him. Hate the government full of rectum bandits. Don't hate the victim. They sitting right there in them suits and those ties. I saw them today. Gray hair, old scumbags. Or as Donna told me her husband, Bill, when her daughter Donna started dating, he said, don't go out here and get no long bald man and bring him in here. And I laughed. That's what I saw. Look at your Congress, your Senate. Everyone is so fucking old and perverted. Look at your judges. I'm glad I'm seeing a few young ones up there. But look at your judges. They came around when it was okay to mud stomp a woman in the middle of the street. Oh, the law has been changed, but he ain't changed. The folks in that Congress and Senate on this penal colony and on the penal states, they allow these men to do this. You call them gods. You have them have all the power, all the financial knowledge or secrets, but it's secrets. When you become a rectum bandit, when you become a rectum bandit's victim, you're allowed to get in on all the secrets. Where women can't get in. That's encouraged here in this penal colony. Go to any police station, patty roller station, the wall of blue. No, the wall of blue is rectum bandits and their victims. The wall of blue is secret. They're allowed to do it. They're encouraged to do it. And every time I see, remember I told y'all, that's the age, like when I was small, remember I told y'all I was living in East New York? And we used to want to go to the White Castles, and we had to go through this housing complex. They put us in the project. They put them in the complex. And when I say them, Irish, Italian, Africans. And every time we would have to meet on the side of Liberty Avenue because they would be on the other side of the sidewalk throwing bottles and stones at us. And everybody get together, we'd hold hands, and we would take off. We would not stop running until we got to Atlantic Avenue. And Atlantic Avenue for them was their cutoff. That's who the hell is sitting in that Congress, sitting in that Senate, all them Supreme Court kissing my ass judges, all these slime penal state kissing my ass judges. That was them. That was them. The law changed, but not their mindset. Get them out, millennials. That is your only hope to turn this into a country. It's a penal colony now. More jails than you'll ever know. Probably more jails than housing complexes. But remember, that's free labor. It's free money. So, teach your children. And TikTok and others, they said, listen, let us know when you need help. I said before, for young men, if you have been regularly banded, you don't got to be part of the secret club, and it don't make you gay. Take your ass down there to the patty rollers, get you a lady, find a lady working in there, and tell her what happened to you. Do not tell a man that you were rectum banded. Do not tell a man. That's not an emergency for him. That's not a crime for him. You need to suck up and move on, because the majority of men on this penal colony have been wrecked and banded. See what I tell you? Not the people. It's the place we live. As long as they keep doing that shit. But focus on your wants. They say, no kid ever wished to grow up and be an addict. It's true. What you want, millennials? What you want your life to be? Don't look at what you don't want. That's irrelevant. That's another cult thing. Look at what you want. And you focus on that. And in between, humans who help other humans will find ways of helping one another to survive and protect. And this help is our way. Of course, you have 911, etc., etc. But that works. Look for it, ladies, in the airport, in the shopping malls, at the restaurants. If that ain't your uncle, if that ain't your daddy, if that ain't your mommy, yes, because until these cults are brought to bear on how they degrade just humans for some bucks, pimps, pedophiles, penis baby suckers. Until you take these cults away and take away that tax exempt to hump on a little baby, to tear a little baby's rectum open, tax free. I figured if they doing all that dumb shit, we might as well go ahead and tax them. But it never happened, because this is a penal colony. And just like in the brick and mortar prisons, they need the cults to help manipulate the people. Like I said, all them Jonestown victims, they were just used to secure land in South America for these European African wardens running this penal colony. There was no crown hole in South America other than the Brazilians, which is the Portuguese. Spain came through South America, but they occupied. They occupied. And then they took some spots called penal colonies. Venezuela. Quite a few more. But I assure you, once they start taxing these cults, they'll start closing, and you will see, because perversion is always going to be out there. It's always going to be there. through time and history. But it won't be sanctioned by the government through tax-free dollars. Millennials want just I want a car, I want this, I want a car factory, I want to make car parts. Want it. And when you're wanting, you'll find out just what you bought to this human body to do. But as long as you have the noise of them perverted, nasty, manipulating cults, you ain't gonna have nothing but a hard road here. If I had been able to skip the cult thing, I knew I would be on fire. Nothing would stop me. But the cult stopped me. Well, you're supposed to do this. God don't like this. Don't do this. Don't do this. Don't do this. Don't get this. Run, millennials. Run your ass out them cults like your ass is on fire. And they are. It is. They say, oh, what is it? The revelation. Stop giving them tax breaks. Let's see what the revelation gonna be. I said the revelation gonna be a lot of these cults gone. With their bullshit. Yeah, y'all. Whew. I saw someone, more comments come in. Oh, y'all. We did it. We did it. The whole week. Another 40 minutes down. We did it, y'all. A whole week. A whole week. Technically, we started the work last week of April. Yep, it's our 4th week, going into our 5th week of walking 40 minutes every day. My back is saying, yay, 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 yay. And it's like, what are we going to do? What are we going to do when we just start walking 30 minutes? I'm like, we're going to take our ass in the garage and see if we can get in them skates. And I bought carpet and shit like that. We going back to the original reason why we doing all this. To get my back strong enough so I can get my ass on them skates. I wanna skate through the rest of this human experience. I don't think that's too much to ask. Besides, like, comment, share. But I'm not turning y'all off. If y'all like me, then like the video. I told y'all we got up to 500, right? I'm so proud. I'm so proud. But you know what I'm proud? I love the most? I don't exercise alone anymore. I don't exercise alone anymore. And it's wonderful. Let's do this. Squeeze your gut. Whew. 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 Tuck in your elbow. Now the up nor down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 1 for good luck. Woo! We did the whole week. 40 minutes the whole week. Just 2 weeks ago. Squeeze your gut. Tuck in the elbow. Neither up nor down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, Yeah, yo, yeah. Let me wipe the sweat from my eyes so I can see all the support I have. Never alone again. I will not know how it feels to work out alone again. Thanks to my YouTubes and Facebook. Yes. No name, yes. Angel. I'm not arguing with anyone, Angel. I think Angel came on before to ask me something like that. You know what? You just come right on through. I hope you exercising. I ain't arguing with nobody. That's energy. When you work out, you're building a force of energy. So yes, I get ramped up. Like, comment, share, tell her uncle, tell her auntie, tell her cousin, tell her friend to subscribe and exercise with me. You guys have a good weekend, and I'll see you on Monday. Thanks for coming on the walk.